Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. A few of you wanted to know if any of the charlatans I speak about out there have ever contacted me or annoyed with me because of the way I talk against a lot of the charlatans or the psychics out there or the mediums that are not doing this work in a credible way. Yes, I have. Quite a few have contacted me, as a matter of fact. I'm very cautious not to give names, but I can give general locations. I know not long ago I mentioned that there were a few in this area, and I was contacted by two from the area. One was from the Stroudsburg area, and one was from the Lehighton area. And they both contacted me and were very annoyed and said that I was hurting the profession. And, I was talking against my own, and I explained to them that they were not my own. And I said that they both needed to be educated. One showed up and one called on the phone. So I handled them both, and I told them that I am who I am, and I'm going to be truthful and honest. And I felt what they were doing was taking advantage of the grieving and the depressed, and shame on them. And the one I hung up on, and the other one I asked to leave my center. I did have one woman come here one time, and she stepped into the center and she put her business card down, which was about almost as big as my table, and she said that I needed to speak to her because entities, she said, I don't like the word entities, have been telling her that I needed education, because you know how I always say people need to be educated. Well, she must have heard some of my little clips, and she said that I needed to be educated, and the entities wanted her to teach me. And I told her what I thought. And when I asked her to leave, she stood up and she turned around and she said, "I curse you." And I looked at her and I said, "And it goes back to you." And she kind of looked at me and almost ran out of the center. So I guess she was afraid that her own curse ricocheted back at her. And of course, you know how I feel. There's no such thing as a curse. So no words like that could ever affect me, because I know these people are not credible people. So yes, they do call me from time to time. I get some pretty nasty emails sometimes, especially since I'm doing the YouTube videos. I get some nasty emails from people out there, and they say that I'm hurting the profession, and I'm talking against my own. And I am not talking against my own, because there are many very credible spiritual evidential mediums out there. I'm proud to say that I know many of them. I've worked with some of them. I refer them all the time. I give names in different locations of credible spiritual evidential mediums. I'm happy to do that anytime. This is a very competitive field, and it should not be. We should all be helping one another. True light workers, as I call ourselves, should be helping one another and holding each other up. And our main goal, this should be a mission to us, and it should be all about helping people out there who need our help in any way that we can help them. So to answer your question, yes, I have, and I'm sure I'll hear from more, because I am not done. Okay? So I hope that answers your question, and as always, I leave you in God's love and light.